Hello, today's topic is innovation. Why is innovation such a crucial aspect of anything what we do both as individuals and in organizations? Well, actually, it's quite simple. The saying is if you do what you did, you get what you got. In other words, if you stay the same, and at the same time, the outer circumstances, like what is happening with technology, with the environment, in society, in global connections, in politics, everything which is changing very, very rapidly, and like I explained earlier, exponentially. If you don't change, you really go backwards. You really, well, in essence, you miss the boat. And innovation is crucial not only for big companies or multinationals, it's also crucial for us, for individuals. Because the same thing applies. Everything changes in our surrounding, and if we don't change, we get left behind. So when we are working on innovation, we really should make sure that it is integral, that it covers the whole ecosystem, because doing something new is not only just one small thing. All the elements matter. It's just like with a tree or a plant. The tree only can grow when there's water and sunlight, and it's a good seed, and it's got good roots, and the soil is okay, and the environment is okay, and everything has an impact on how the tree grows. Well, the same you can apply to your business, and the same you can apply to your life. Basically, all life areas, whether it's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, you need to innovate continuously. And in business, well, innovation, which years ago was just an exemption, and I now think it's the rule. If you don't innovate, it's quite simple, you will die. In a personal life, it's not that hard, but you really get left behind and you make your life less interesting. Because I totally believe that we human beings are there to learn and grow. So that means you also have to apply the principles of innovation to your own life. So, what are a couple of these principles or keys or elements of innovation? For me, I think innovation, it sounds a bit, if you never heard about it, or it's not your craft, you might think, oh, it's a bit difficult, I don't know. But I think it's quite simple. Innovation is really about learning something, applying what you learn, so actually start doing things. Yeah, and that can be creating, can be applying, can be using, but something which you learned, start doing it. Even like in the individual front, is like you learn a new language, is like, well, you only get to use it if you apply it. If you start learning Italian, start speaking Italian. So it's learning, it's doing, and most innovation is also requires what I call teaching, because it's a change. It's a change in your habits. It's a change in the way you conduct business. It's a change in your business model. It's a change in your portfolio. It's a change in your daily routines. So you have to teach people, because maybe you make a change in the way you eat and you change into a vegan diet. Well, you have to tell your wife about it, or the one who's preparing dinner, or maybe you're doing that. Yeah, because if you don't teach them why you're doing that or whatever, then they will still serve you meat. So you need to teach them that there's a certain change. You need to teach your employees. You need to teach your customers. So learning, doing, teaching. And like with the tree, the health of your innovation is impacted, it's the invisible part which drives the visible. It's what is in the soil, the roots and the seed. If that's not good, the health of your tree won't be good. And the same thing is for your innovation. Yeah, so what are these invisible parts? Is like your beliefs, your emotions, your feelings, your intentions. All these things drive what will happen. What is crucial in innovation is also what I call cross-pollination, is that you use elements from different areas, different crafts, different disciplines, like biotechnology and computer science, or use some things from Buddhistic approaches and use some things from neuroscience. So you really need to develop a lot of dots, otherwise you cannot connect the dots. If you only have one dot, you're very limited in what you can do. Diversity. Diversity is also key, because if there's no diversity in your input, well, there's not going to be diversity in your output, but also diversity in the type of people you deal with, the type of companies, the type of books you read, the type of things you do on a daily basis. Diversity is really crucial. And last not least, and not surprising to most of you who are following this vlog, is that if you want to grow, it is people. If your people grow, your business will grow. If you grow, your environment will grow, because you are your potential. We can all do so much more than we think. So it's the people who make the difference, not the technology, not the materials. It's the people. So go and have fun and start innovating, either yourself, your business, and preferably both.